Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone. And in this video, well, we kind of have some important information to discuss, and I want to let everybody know right now that Call of Duty Vanguard and the Warzone integration has been delayed by 1 week. The integration in Season 1 for Vanguard, that's right, the Season 1 update for Vanguard is now pushed back 1 week, and it is releasing December 8th. So you guys have a little bit of time to go ahead and either number 1, free up some disk space, number 2, cop the game, and number 3, prepare yourself for a bunch of content coming to this game. So with that being said, the like goal on this video has to be 750 likes. If we can get 750 likes in under 24 hours, that'd be absolutely incredible. Also, if you guys want to stay up to date with any and all news, updates, best class setups, best settings, or any tips and tricks that I have for you guys for Vanguard as well as Warzone, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well as turn on those post notifications so you guys notified immediately when I upload a new video, specifically videos like this one, giving you guys some pretty good information. Now, there's no surprise this Season 1 integration as well as the whole Season 1 update got delayed because the same exact thing happened during Cold War's life cycle. I think it has to do with number 1, weapon balance, as well as number 2, just fine-tuning the map and making sure everything is polished and ironed up perfectly, because I think this is going to be probably one of the biggest integrations in Call of Duty history, considering the fact that we have to completely change the attachment meta as well as the whole gunfights, gun skill meta here in Warzone. Let me know down in the comment section right now, why do you think the Season 1 integration as well as Season 1 in general has been delayed for Vanguard and Warzone? I think a lot of us are going to agree that the attachments are probably the big thing, because now we're switching from 5 attachments on each gun to 10 attachments on each gun. Yes, you heard that correctly. The 10 attachment system that is currently in Vanguard is now going to be integrated in Warzone, and that's going to change up the entire meta. They have to change all of the Modern Warfare weapons. They have to change all of the Cold War weapons, and they also have to balance all of the Vanguard weapons so they're not wildly overpowered when the game does actually get integrated. Now, in my personal opinion, I do believe the integration is going to have a bunch of Vanguard weapons that are going to be wildly overpowered, or to play devil's advocate, going ahead and adding in 10 attachments for some of the Cold War weapons. Maybe those might be the new meta, and maybe those might be the best guns in the entire game. Because you think about it right now, as how good the STG, the MP40, and some of the other weapons in this game like the NZ41 and the M1928 are with 10 attachments, can you guys imagine how effective those weapons are going to be in Warzone? Also, can you guys imagine how ridiculous a 10 attachment OTS-9 would be, a 10 attachment EM2, a 10 attachment XM4, AK-47, how good those would be in Warzone? That would be ridiculous, and I think they definitely need to go ahead and make sure everything is releasing properly, everything is working properly, so people are not thrown into a rushed experience and just getting upset and probably quitting after a week or two, because that could potentially happen because obviously poor weapon balance, because poor weapon balance is probably the most annoying thing in Call of Duty history, and that is something that Warzone has suffered with literally from the beginning of its launch. Now, for Vanguard Season 1, I do believe Season 1 is being delayed because they're going to go ahead and rework some of the maps as well as the DLC weapons. They have a lot to work with this year. What I believe Sledgehammer Games is going to do, because they already did this during the multiplayer launch, is I think they're going to bring in a lot of the World War II remake maps as part of DLC content, additional DLC content on top of the scheduled maps they already have this year. I would love to see Castle. I would love to see, what's another great map in World War II? List some maps in World War II, because there's a bunch of good ones that I can't think of right now. List some maps on that game that you guys would love to go ahead and see in Vanguard, because honestly, I think they would all play perfectly, especially on the Assault and the Blitz game modes. Can you guys imagine how good, no, not Castle, Cliffside. Can you guys imagine how good Cliffside, oh my god, would be in Vanguard in the Assault and Blitz playlists? That would be absolutely insane, and I just, CeeLo, I mean, oh my goodness. Can you guys imagine how ridiculous those maps would be in the Assault and Blitz playlist? Honestly, I cannot wait for this. And as far as DLC weapons, I made a previous video talking about this. I want to bring in the grease gun. I want to see the PTRS. I want to see a bunch of weapons just brought into this game. Have some fun. I want to see some prototype weapons. Things that are going to be crazy, things that are going to be interesting, things that are going to get people on this game even more. Because again, I think the general consensus on Call of Duty Vanguard is a lot of people are actually, believe it or not, enjoying this game a lot more than they thought they would, which is good. And I think that Sledgehammer Games knows this, and they need to make sure that Season 1 is an absolute hit. It's an absolute banger, and people are getting exactly what they deserve, you know, in a World War II shooter. Let me know down in the comment section right now what you guys think about, number 1, Season 1 getting delayed for Warzone, and also Season 1 getting delayed in Cold War. Again, I think the weapon balance is going to be number 1 as well as why it's getting delayed. And number 2, I believe that, you know, the maps and the DLC weapons and Vanguard have to be kind of ironed out, and they have to kind of decide what they want to go in and head and bring for their scheduled content as well as additional content. Maybe the weapon balance as well, because like, let me know, do you guys think the weapon balance of this game is bad? Because realistically, I think the problem is people don't have guns leveled up. I think the huge problem is that the guns take too long to level up, because guns like the NZ41 and the M1928 are just as good, and number 2 can outperform the STG and the MP40 if you guys get the right attachments. But again, these 10 attachment class setups are probably going to be ridiculously effective here in Warzone, and I cannot wait. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, if you guys want to stay up to date with any and all news, updates, best settings, best class setups, anything going on within Vanguard as well as Warzone, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and make sure you guys have a great rest of your day, man. And do not forget, about 70% of you guys who watch the content each and every day are not yet subscribed, man. Turn those post notifications and yeah, become part of the year's family. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces. Damn, 7 minutes.